how many people will have a friend in power at the highest level, and he hasn't gone there? He has no plans of going there. You know, it's not about being arrogant or anything. But in life, if God has already compensated us with other things, so why do you want to overdo things? God has been very kind to me, especially my health. Look at my body now. See it shining, glowing like Globacom. Can you see? I mean, I have not bleached. Though. This is how God, my father was this light. See, at 60 something. And God has given me this kind of. So, when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm happy. I'm so excited. And I have contentment. And that's the biggest wealth you can have. Once you have contentment, you have everything. Politicians are mostly friends. Oh, yeah. But being friends does not mean you should not speak truth to them. Everybody is my friend. If I see Tinubu tomorrow, you think I won't greet him? I will even double for him, but it doesn't mean I will agree to his policies. When I see something good in him, I will say it. When I see something I don't like, I will also say it. That's what you owe your friends. But people believe that you should abuse only your enemies and spare your friends. That's hypocrisy. That's what they call hypocrisy. A lot of people, Tinubu will not be in this mess now if he had truthful people around him. But the same people who come to my house there, talk. Tinubu this, Tinubu. From morning till night, they will talk Tinubu this. But when they go back, they tell him something else. After chopping his money, they couldn't clean his file for him. The person who asked me, can I say if I love Atiku? If I don't love him, you think I'll be with him? You don't know me. Me, I'm not that kind of person now. I respect his brain, I respect his candor, I respect his comportment. Atiku. I don't care wherever he comes from, whether it's Yoruba, it's Fulani, it's no. I love people's character. Yeah, we will try our best to educate, but anybody who comes to insult me while I'm trying to educate people, yeah, I mean, I'm not asking you to take whatever I say, but if you don't like my page, then why bother to come to my page? If you insult me, I will insult you back. Sit for that. How come Atiku didn't allow such to emerge? It was wicked that they didn't allow. They threw it open to everybody. It's not about Atiku. Atiku said if they will give it to Southeast, they won't contest. And those who wanted to contest from other regions in the South insisted, and they brought in their friends and they did all their whatever. And then they threw it open. It was open to everybody. And besides, PDP had been fair to Nigeria. We've had two presidents who spent a total of 13 years out of 24 years. And they were both from the South, Obasanjo and Jonathan. Obasanjo did 8 years. Jonathan did 5 years. That's 13 years. So what are we complaining about? Nobody can accuse. And if Jonathan had won that election, you know, it would have made 17 years of Southern presidency. And meanwhile, the North didn't complain. And even if they complained, we ignored them. 17 years it would have been. So people don't know the history of Nigeria. Out of 24 years, PDP has given 13 to Southern presidents. So this is part of the education I'm doing here. Because I realize that a lot of people are even ignorant about their country. So Atiku should stay away from Reno. Atiku cannot stay away from Reno. You can say that they've been friends for years. It's one of the closest people to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. So, and if you know Alhaji, he's a Democrat. He's very tolerant. So why should he stay away from him? If I have a friend who is doing what I don't like, I'll tell him. And if it doesn't change, no problem. We will just know our limits. You need my articles on national development. I have 3 books on national development. already. Is Pastor Sonny Badu on any of these platforms? Joe Emanesi, you like my undiluted truth and consistency. It's so easy. Once you are at home with yourself and you are very comfortable with the truth, it will be very easy. Truth becomes difficult when you are hypocritical, when you are a pretender. I don't pretend about anything. There's nobody who knows me who doesn't know that I speak truth. Even my father, my royal father, Obakun, at the time during the June 12 crisis. In fact, some of the articles I've written, go and read them. You will see that I've been consistent. Once it's about Nigeria, when I saw Baba, I prostrated to him and all that. But he understood what I was saying. Those are great men, no? That's what democracy is about. If you cannot tolerate opposing views, you can't be a leader. You cannot say you are a civilian leader and you cannot tolerate opposition. Tinubu, from 1993 to 1999, was an opposition leader in Nigeria. He was one of the biggest, if not the biggest, opposition leaders in Nigeria. So how can you now say you are president and then nobody can talk? And then some minions will come on social media, be abusing you, and I don't care. In fact, I don't even bother to read those comments most times. I don't. I've scanned through and I just laugh. I don't have time these days for minions. They are there. 10 for 10 cover. They buy them. They swarm the internet. That's their own power. Talks have moved from motor parks now to social media. It's sad. But that's what their leaders wanted to create. Atmosphere of fear. That's all. But a lot of these young people are also very smart and intelligent, and they know that what we're doing is not for myself. If it's for myself, I'll be in Tinubu's house. Nobody will chase me away. But when tomorrow comes, Tinubu will know who his true friends are. He will know that the man who tells you the truth is your friend. Those who will worship you on your mandate with each other, yeah. But if you look back, or you have eyes at the back, you see them doing that. Nigeria is a crime scene.